Hello, my name is Juan Ricaurte, and it's been 4 weeks since we started the class of creative presentation. It's been a month in which I have learned a lot of things, especially all the steps I should follow in order to make a good presentation. Also, I have learned many factors that can influence in my presentation. At the beginning of this course, I had a different idea of how a presentation has to be made. I thought that what you were showing wasn't so important, that what really matters was what I was speaking. So I think that during this course I have learned how to improve in a big way my presentations. During this course I have learned a lot of skills and abilities, especially the ones that made my presentation get better and more interesting than they were before I took this class. I think that the most important thing I learned and I will always remember is the start moment. When you make a presentation, it's very important that you realize that you have to make something that will make your audience understand and always remember what you are talking about. Because if you don't do that, when your presentation ends, nothing will be left for your audience to remember. Before this class, when I made a presentation, I thought that if I felt that it was good, so it was good. But in fact, in this class, I have learned exactly the opposite. Although it is important that you feel great about what you are presenting, you have to think about your audience and the people that is listening to you. They are the target. They are the important part of your presentation. Because if it wasn't for them, your presentation wouldn't make sense. So, I learned that when I make a presentation, I have to think as my audience will think in order to present what I know they would like to listen. When I think in my professional growth, I think that this class made me grow in a big way. Making a presentation is not only important when you are at the school or when you make some presentation for a class in college. Making a good presentation is what is going to define you in your professional life. If you want to get a job, the most important part of getting it is to know how to present yourself so they like you and they give you that job. And here is when enters the part of brand yourself that I learned in this course. It is very important to make your audience like you, and if you succeed in that, then your presentation will be perfect. For example, my program is software development. When I graduate from Full Sail and I start working, my dream is to create new things, new applications, new web pages, and even new software. When I already create this, in order to these things to succeed, I have to present them to my audience, to the people that are going to buy them. And in order to do that, I have to know how to make a good presentation so people like my products. Taking this course have made me get interested in learn even more about making good presentations, because I know there are even more things that I can learn to improve my presentations each day. Also, participating in this course made me feel more comfortable in making a presentation and speaking in public. I also think that getting feedback of your presentation is something very important in order to make a good presentation. In this course, before the final presentations, we had to present in our little groups in order to receive feedback. And I think that this feedback made my presentation better than it was. So this is what I had learned in creative presentation. It's a very good course, and I think that is very important in the development of a professional's life.